Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do things a little differently this morning. I'd like to, first, before we get into roll call and such, I'd just like to say a few words about a former county employee, former Mount Pleasant Township assessor, Debbie Crosley, passed away. She was always very attentive. When I first met her, I was there for an appeal on taxes on a parcel of ground, and she said, "Mr. Quakenbush, before we do this appeal, let me check the record and see what I can do." It was river bottom ground. I've known Debbie ever since then, and she'll be sorely missed by her friends. She was an avid bowler, and just a happy lady that succumbed to the demise of her health. So for a moment, let's just have a bit of silence in her behalf. Thank you very much. Okay, now then, we're going to deviate a bit. I'll call the 2019 budget hearings out of recess, and we'll ask for roll call.
Mr. Alexander.
Here.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Here.
Ms. Chambers.
Here.
Ms. Lassiter.
Here.
Mr. Matchett.
Present.
Ms. Piper. Mr. Quakenbush.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here. Now I would like to recess the budget hearings until the end of this regular meeting. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Now we will call to order the regular meeting of the County Council, September 25th. It is 9:03 a.m. and we will recite the pledge to the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, now then, we'll need another roll call, please.
Mr. Alexander.
Here.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Here.
Ms. Chambers.
Here.
Ms. Lassiter.
Here.
Mr. Matchett.
Present.
Ms. Piper. Mr. Quakenbush.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here. I would ask Ms. Smith, has the agenda been posted properly?
Yes.
And I'll ask for a roll call vote for the approval of the agenda.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers.
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matchett.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes. Now we need a motion to approve the August 28th minutes.
So moved. Second?
Moved by Larry, second by Scott. Roll call.
Just 1 second.
Okay. Always told me to take your time and hurry.
Ms. Chambers.
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matchett.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes. Now we'll move on to the transfer agenda, financial agenda.
County General, County Assessor, Exoff Maintenance, $30,740. Total request, $30,740.
Do I hear a motion?
Ron, this was put in, I think, in two different entries there. And we were asking if if they were gonna be able to find that, I think with some help maybe from the auditor's office in finance.
I found some of it, not all of it, but we can't do that till next month anyway, but I think we can do about 15,000.
So we can make this 15,740.
Yeah.
Not that, I don't think we can today though.
We can reduce this one.
We can?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just have to appropriate the other 15 next month.
Okay, can I?
Go ahead.
Okay. He's also got his request in rainy day,
All right.
the exact same request.
Yeah, that was a,
And he doesn't need them both, right? You've just advertised them both. My suggestion is, vote down county general, giving the 15 out of rainy day. That's up to you guys. But there is enough in rainy day.
the balance on rainy day was about 144,000 this morning.
148.34.
Yeah, okay.
Can he withdraw the 30,740 out of?
Can?
Out of county general. I mean, that's just my suggestion.
Well, I don't have a motion, so
Is that what you'd like to do?
What's that?
Withdraw that out of county general?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll make a motion to approve the Exoff maintenance out of rainy day, 30,740.
Second.
The whole thing?
So we're gonna have to reduce it, I think.
15,740.
15,740.
Scott?
Yeah.
Say second.
15,740.
Second, Larry. Okay.
What was your motion, Scott?
To approve 15,740 out of rainy day county assessor.
Okay.
And the reason that's in there both places is because James called me and I didn't have a real good answer for him, and so we put it in both places so it could come to finance, and what you're hearing is the result of finance as the auditor has come forward and agreed to pay about half of this out of a fund that he has.
Well, I kind of put him on the spot, but thank you very much, Steve, for helping out.
Well, he kind of acknowledged that he'd help us out, so that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this is all about.
What departments are supposed to do, help each other out.
When we get to the 2019 budget, I think you'll see why we're protecting this operating balance so diligently. Next item. Oh, we have to vote on it. I'm sorry, call for the question.
Ms. Lassiter?
Yes.
Mr. Matchett?
Yes.
Mr. Alexander?
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush?
Yes.
Community Corrections Work Crew Supervisor, $2,952.77. Total request, $2,952.77.
Move to approve.
Second.
By Scott, second by Jane. Go ahead, state your name. your
Jane
position.
Miranda, interim director.
Any questions?
Was this the one in finance that we asked to pull some out of, or is that coming up?
That's coming up.
Okay, all right. This one was approved through finance then.
Roll call.
Mr. Matchett?
Yes.
Mr. Alexander?
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter?
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush?
Yes. Thank you.
I believe there was another one too.
EMS capital improvement, over, oh,
Go down, yeah, hang on, hang with us.
EMS capital improvements overtime, 70,000, FICA, $5,355, PERF, 7,840, gasoline, 20,000, vehicle repair, 15,000, total request, $118,195.
That was reduced, Don, at the finance.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah, I think before
I
we
knew
do
we
a
were going
motion,
to,
we
but-
need to
I'm going to reduce,
let Jason take your name, please.
Jason Rogers, Director of Emergency Management. For that request, we're going to reduce the 70,000 to 25,000, remove the perf and reduce the FICA to 1,925.
The other three gasoline vehicle repair, or the other two gasoline
The
vehicle
other
repairs
two,
stay the same.
the other two are correct, and instead of, I think the line is incorrect.
Yeah, it's not gonna be overtime.
It's not overtime, it's part-time.
It's part-time account 198.
Yeah. It's just an account change.
Okay,
I'll make a motion to approve those with the changes, and that'll be, instead of 70,000, be 25,000, reducing FICA to 1925. Perf goes completely out, 0. Gasoline stays at 20,000, vehicle repairs at 15. And that'll be a new total, I don't have the total,
61,925.
61,925, that's the motion.
Second.
moved by Scott, second by Larry. Roll call.
Mr. Alexander,
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers.
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matches.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.
Ineligible homestead, 198 part-time, 10,000. FICA, $765. 442 furniture, final upgrade, Microsoft 10, 3,500. Total request, $14,265.
Move to approve?
Second. Scott, second by Chris.
Yes.
This was approved by finance. Questions? Roll call.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers.
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matches.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.
Okay, the first transfer. County assessor, 198 part-time minus $2,137. Exoff maintenance, 315 plus $2,137. Total request 0.
Move to approve?
Moved by Scott,
Second.
second by Jane. Question? Roll call.
Ms. Chambers.
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matches.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.
Communications. Communication Tech 124 minus 1,500. OIC, I'm sorry, the first one was B 126. OIC 129 plus 1,500. Communication Tech B 126 minus 1,930. Communication Tech C 121 minus 2,115. Educational Incentive 177 minus 2,469. Part-time minus 10,000. Overtime plus $16,514. Communication Tech C 121 minus 10,414. Communication Tech A 113 plus 10,414. Communication Tech A 113 plus 10,567. Communication Tech 113 plus 10,567. That can't be right.
That should be a minus.
That can't be right.
Yeah, we
One of them's a minus.
we discussed that in finance. The last
The
one
last one's a minus.
is a minus.
Okay.
That 10,000 is, yeah.
Total request 0. So,
Move to approve. Moved by Chris,
Second.
second by Mary.
Paul, we talked about this in finance committee. Everything on this one stays on here. Then is there an additional addendum that we have that with you, or did this clear everything up?
We have another transfer out of the 466 state account too.
Okay, and none of those are duplicates of what's here, right? That's all new stuff that we'll cover when we get there?
Yes.
Okay. This was given favorable by finance with the change to the
Any other
last line.
questions? Roll call.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matchett,
Yes.
Mr. Alexander,
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers,
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.
Title 4D Court, pro tem part-time minus $525, insurance plus $525, total request 0.
Move to approve.
Moved by Larry,
Second.
second by Scott. This was approved by finance. Roll call.
Mr. Matchett,
Yes.
Mr. Alexander,
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers,
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter,
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.
Jail clothing allowance, 110 minus,
You
don't have to
wanna
read
just
them.
Make a motion to approve
Good.
as presented.
Thank you.
So moved.
Second.
Thanks, Larry. Is that you, Scott?
Yes.
Okay, any questions? This is kind of the annual review of the jail budget. State your name so we'll know who you are.
Maggie Cox,
Okay. Representing,
Sheriff's Department.
thank you. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Alexander,
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers,
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matchett.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.
County Council, 310 contractual services plus $1,532. 441 equipment minus $1,532, total request 0.
Move to approve.
By Larry. Second. Second by Chris. I guess we would call this the graph episode. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers,
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter,
Yes.
Mr. Matchett.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander,
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
A pass. Yes.
You should have said no.
I know it, I know it.
Enhance,
I've always told everybody that I've ever coached, always make sure you know what it's gonna cost before you buy it. Well, I ordered a graph and I didn't know that it was gonna cost that much.
enhance 911, telephone 324 minus 12,000, New World Maintenance 368 minus 4,500, PSAP equipment 443 plus 16,500, perf 172 minus 2,000, holiday 195 plus 3,500, New World Maintenance 368 minus 1,500, total request 0.
Move to approve?
Second. By Scott, second by Chris. Paul, you want to explain just a little bit about what PSAP is, just for general information?
Paul Singleton, Director of 911. PSAP is Public Safety Answering Point. That's what our, I guess the technical term is for our location. Some of this is to cover, let's see, holiday pay. The one that we're moving for PSAP equipment is that's in anticipation of us signing our new extension with AT&T. We're just getting some money in the line item for computers and such stuff to go in addition to the phone system.
You might go just a little farther and tell them what you're doing. This is just the beginning, what will happen next year.
Yeah, we are in the process of, our phone system is at end of life or past end of life. When they go find pieces, parts for it, they have to go find them off the shelf or off of other used equipment. So we've got approval from the commissioners to explore. They've allowed us to, instead of signing a new contract, is just do an extension with AT&T. And we're in the process of getting numbers and such figures figured out. There's a grant that is available now We're exploring that. There's a good possibility that the state will pick up a portion of our new phone system.
And Paul has prepared for next year and has the money in the 2019 budget.
Right, we're hoping to get that contract signed this year yet. The contract's been back and forth between attorneys, and we didn't want to sign the agreement until we found out about the grant, because if we signed the agreement and the grant came after the fact, the grant would not pick up for anything that we've already signed. So that's sort of the holdup, is waiting on that grant process.
I just would point out, there's been a lot of work done on this budget, and that's partially why Miss Patterson's just a little shaky this morning. She had to change horses in the middle of the stream, it might say, and go from one thing to another. And by doing this, Paul, I don't know whether some recognize it or not, but next year is a city election year, and that helped us on our 2019 budget because that election year doesn't cost as much and the city reimburses. That gave us some opening in our budgeting for next year. So the timing to do this is really good, because there's a couple other items that we did in the budget process that allowed us to do some things, but this is one thing I just sort of recognize it.
Yeah,
It's real good timing.
we have to have the phone system. What we've had has been very reliable, but when equipment gets to the end of life, you just never know. You know, it's worked in 1 minute, then it's not working on that. Plus, everything on the old system, analog, and everything on the new system, everything will move to digital, and everything will just be a lot cleaner on our connections to where we go out and get data from.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time, didn't want to digress too much, but I think it's important. Paul's departments, people laugh at me when I call it the heartbeat of the community, but without that communication center, we'd be chaos.
Everything in public safety, first responders, we touch in one way or another. It either starts there or we touch it in some fashion.
Okay, we need a roll call, please.
Ms. Chambers,
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matchett.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.
Community Corrections Fund 2501, Executive Director 101, minus $9,798.42. Executive Director A 101 plus $9,798.42. Total request 0.
I've got this one marked out. Are we holding off on this?
That one was withdrawn.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay, Community Corrections Fund 1122. Executive Director 101, minus $44,371.99. Executive Director A 101 plus $44,371.99. Home Detention Case Manager B 118, minus $34,111.40. Home Detention Case Manager C 118 plus $34,111.40. Total request 0.
I'd like to make a motion to approve only the
34,111.
yeah, 34,111.40, or the minus 34,111.40 and the plus 34,111.40. We've withdrawn the other two.
Second.
moved by Scott, second by Larry. Just for an order of explanation, why that other salary was withdrawn is they're still in the process of advertising the position and have no idea what that salary might be. So we'll just wait to see what the Community Corrections Executive Board comes up with later on. Roll call, please.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matchett.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers.
Yes.
Quakenbush.
Yes.
Okay, the first transfer addendum, I have voters registration, B102 minus $10,734.58. C102 plus $10,734.58. Total request 0.
Move to approve?
Second.
Moved by Scott, second by Jane. Any questions? Approved by Finance. Roll call, please.
Mr. Mathis? Yes. Mr. Alexander?
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Quakenbush?
Yes.
Second addendum, I have EMS, various, quite a few. Do you want me to read them?
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
It's all being transferred to overtime, 196.
I have one correction, Donna.
Okay.
On C-144, 5 from the bottom,
Okay.
that should be $4,246.58. That's a reduction of $10,453.47. The new total should be $128,711.90.
I'll amend my motion for approval of those changes.
Second.
Moved by Larry.
Oh, that's what I was
second by
waiting
Chris.
on. Tell me again on C-144 what that amount is, the reduction.
It's listed as $14,700. We're reducing it by $10,453.47. So the transfer would then be $4,246.58. There's gonna be somebody in that line, that's why.
What's the 196 line item title?
Overtime.
4658. Okay. 42, 43.
And the reason for the overtime?
Well, when you call for an ambulance, you want one to arrive, right? That's enough reason.
Well, staffing
It is.
is the answer I'm looking for. He's having a little problem keeping staffing. Way he explained it in finance anyway. People are hiring in and hiring out almost immediately. Is that
Well,
part of your problem?
part of the problem, that's where the money's come from, is open line items that we haven't filled. But the budget typically we're about October before we would run out of overtime. So that's where the money, we're able to transfer the money from.
Well, and I kind of was wanting you to clear that up for the audience, that all this is overtime, and the money you're putting in is from
Right.
salaries that
Yeah, so,
haven't been used.
so is, right, these
So
are.
it's salaries or salary?
All these are salaries that have not, we're transferring money out of salary line items that have not been used because those positions have been open at one time or another throughout the year. We've had to pay a lot of extra overtime to fill those positions, to make sure that staffing was correct. So we're taking this money out of those open line items that we have filled, and we're, hopefully by the end of the year, we're gonna be back up to a full staff. And then those open line items will be used to supplement the rest of the overtime for the year.
Well, I'm gonna step in and defend Jason here because I know he's done a really good job with this, but a lot of this, in my opinion, has been caused or inflicted by the city of Muncie and their indecision on what they're gonna do with EMS. It directly relates to the struggles that you've been having with EMS, and it'd be nice if they'd go ahead and make a decision on what it is that they're gonna do. And I'll leave it at that.
Good. Anybody else? Roll call, please.
Mr. Alexander?
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe?
Yes.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Ms. Laster?
Yes.
Mr. Mathis?
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush?
Yes.
I think that might be it.
Guess we're ready for the motion.
Okay, motion to approve financial transfers and to amend the salary ordinance with like reductions.
Second.
Moved by Scott, second by Larry. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers.
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter. Mr. Matchett.
Yes.
Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes. Moving along to tax abatements, I don't believe we have anything to report on that. Appointments, I think we're up to speed on that. Personnel, anything from personnel? Okay. No ordinances this month. Resolutions, I think, Mr. Hughes has a resolution for us, for the fair board, right?
Not till budget hearing.
Oh, that's a budget hearing? Oh, excuse me. No resolutions, sorry. Other new business? Audience comments?
I have just one. Do I have to go to the mic? Because I want to thank you for saying such very kind words about Debbie Presley. Thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome. I'm sure the council all feels that way, and not something you can discuss, you know, but Debbie was just a very nice, friendly person. I have a couple of things.
Wait a minute,
Oh,
Ron.
I'm sorry.
I went to, excuse me, I went to her viewing and the funeral had to start an hour later because there were so many people there that they couldn't get the people through the viewing. So she was very well respected.
Okay, I see I'm down at the bottom after the budget thingy. I have some documents here from the Indiana Department of Transportation. I'm not sure exactly why we're getting them now, but I'm gonna pass the cover letters out to the council members. And then if you wanna see the pictures, I'll give them to Denise and she can have them on file downstairs. Let me get this out of order here.
Ron, is this in reference to 600 West and 332?
It's Pike, over the bridge over Pike Creek on 69.
332 and 600 West is one of them, yeah.
We received one as well.
Yeah, a bunch of people got it.
And I talked to Pete Olson from Yorktown about this. We had a meeting, we met with NDOT, myself,
That's the 600 West.
and the emergency services chiefs from Yorktown and Gaston out at that intersection. And they're planning, NDOT is planning on closing 600 West as a four-way intersection and turning it into what they call a J-turn or a Michigan turn. So you won't be able to go directly north or south from 600 West. And you will have to essentially, if you want to go south on 600 West and cross 332, you'll have to enter 332, travel down whatever their determination is, and then make a U-turn and then come back. So we got a lot of pushback from that locally. We questioned some of their data for the need for it at that exchange, and so we've been emailing a little bit back and forth with NDOT. This also was on Fox 59 and in the local paper, I think, when that meeting occurred. So there was a little pushback, so that's probably one of the reasons why this letter went out to just about every facet of government that was involved.
Well, there's a lot of other information with it, with colored pictures on both sides. And I'm gonna just give this to the auditor's office to keep, and if anybody wants a copy, check down there. I hate to run a whole bunch of copies of something in color and
It can be requested from NDOT, they'll send it to you again, but Yorktown has it, Gaston has it, we have it.
Ron, just don't order a bar graph.
Okay.
I don't
No
think we're-
graphs,
We're probably not gonna let that
I've
go.
got all the pictures I need right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm gonna give this to the auditor, and then this other one I haven't read yet, so I'll keep it for a
We'll
little while.
scan this and put it on the county website.
Superb. That'd
Can
be
you,
great.
can you send it, scan that and send that in an email to us, please? Thank you.
That'd be super. Good job. Let you pay for the ink on your printer.
That's right.
Okay. With that, I'm ready for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
By Larry,
Second.
second by Jane.
Now, before we do this, are we still okay to reopen the
Yeah,
budget?
well, we're gonna do that next.
Okay, all right.
We're in recess.
We're in recess on that.
That's, I just wanna make that clear
I'll
before
ring the bell and.
before we close it out.
Okay. So I have a roll call to close the regular meeting. September, what, 25th?
Mr. Alexander,
Yes.
Mr. Bledsoe.
Yes.
Ms. Chambers,
Yes.
Ms. Lassiter.
Yes.
Mr. Matchett. Mr. Quakenbush.
Yes.